All right, what's up, everybody? This is just a quick live impromptu session. We just got the news in today. The SEC grants approval for Bitcoin ETFs for listing on all registered national security exchanges. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. So let's go ahead and do that. You can see this on X here. Here it is. Grants approval for Bitcoin ETFs for listing on all registered national securities exchanges. The approved Bitcoin ETFs will be subject to ongoing surveillance and compliance measures to ensure continued investor protection. So this is pretty crazy. Mystic Inky is asking, what does it mean? I'm not a crypto stock guy. So basically, what this means is that Bitcoin is something that most people are either buying the actual Bitcoin or they are trading a derivative of Bitcoin that is settled in cash. And what does that mean? Well, a derivative is something where you're not actually buying or selling the Bitcoin itself, but you're making an agreement to buy it or sell it. Um, you're making an agreement to financially compensate somebody else as if you bought it or sold it. So it's like you're not really trading it, but you're acting as if. So you're pretending, in a sense, I know this sounds crazy, you're pretending that you, say, bought Bitcoin at this point, at this price, say 30,000, and then you sold it at, say, 40,000. And then you get a certain amount of profit from that. And then there's somebody else who agrees to treat that as a real deal as well. So if you lose the trade, you have to pay them and vice versa. Okay, so those are done basically not with any Bitcoin to back the transaction. Okay, so what's new is that the ETF on all registered national securities exchanges is a big deal because I believe this opens the door for spot ETF. Either way, what you're going to see is a lot of crypto being held, and it probably has already been held for some time by large institutions. And as this Bitcoin game becomes more and more institutionalized, more and more people are going to be willing to actually play the game. They're going to want to, they're going to want to buy Bitcoin. It's like, oh, well, they're trading it on, whatever your exchange is. You could say Thinkorswim, or they're trading it on E-Trade, or things like that. So when you start to see these Bitcoin products, these ETFs that are backed by Bitcoin, it's just going to bring a lot more confidence into the game. The price of Bitcoin is going to rise. A lot more people are probably going to buy it. That's what everybody thinks is going to happen, right? So we don't really know for sure what's happening with that. That's not, nobody knows for sure anything in the future, but that is the assumption. And the Bitcoin ETF is what has been basically pushing a lot of the price up, this expectation of the ETF coming out as it just did. So over the past couple of months, there's been a lot of talk about this, and it's been, we don't know when it's going to happen, but it's any day, any day, any day, any day. And a lot of these moves up that you've seen have been because of that. Now, one of the things that I thought might happen is when this ETF gets approved, I was concerned that perhaps we might actually see a drop in Bitcoin price, right? So far it's happened, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share the screen. Okay. And we're going to take a look at the chart. And if you take a look at Bitcoin here, right? So the price is on the right-hand side for those of you who are new to looking at charts, right? And on the right-hand side, you'll see the price of Bitcoin. It's at about $46,000. And it was really moving up the last few days because each one of these candles that you see on the screen is about 1 day's worth of price action. And as you see, the price the last 2 days went from about, say, 43,000 all the way up to 47,000, just above that. And then, of course, in this last few minutes, it spiked from anywhere. I mean, I don't know where the price exactly was, but the lowest price it was today was at 44,000. The highest price was all the way up to 48,000, which 48,000 is an important number. If anybody watched our live show this morning, you would know how important 48,000 is. Okay, that's there's basically where we're looking at If price can stay above 48,000, there's a really good chance it's going to go up to like say 52,000. Could go higher than that, but that's just the way that things work in the world of algos, for Bitcoin specifically. So I'm going to take a look at how wild this price action was, right? So we're going to go down to what's called the 5-minute chart. This is a low time frame chart, and the ETF was just announced. You can tell by the price action when it was announced, right? So price was sitting, and this was at 4:10 p.m. EST. It was at 46,700, and it spiked all the way up to 48,000, like right away within a few minutes. And then within 10 minutes of that, it was all the way back down to 45,600, even made its way 10 minutes later. So within 20 minutes, 25 minutes of the announcement, it was down to 44,000. So there was a massive move up. And this is something that, now look, we don't know what's going to happen. This thing could rocket up, this thing could go down. But one of the things I was concerned about was this would be used as an attempt to kind of take advantage of the moon boys, take advantage of the people who are just, they think that Bitcoin's going to make them rich, and maybe it will. But every time there's big news, they're the kind of people who will just buy and throw everything they have at it. And then what you have are a lot of the smart money that knows that's going to happen. And my concern was that perhaps like the algos were bullish. So all the measurement tools that I've used, my own algorithm that I've built, is high time frame bullish. That means that it says that over the next several months, price will want to go up. It doesn't mean it won't go down in the meantime, but overall price wants to go up, right? We have the Bitcoin halving coming up. That's part of the deal. So in the meantime, price kind of spiked up and is heading down, and very quickly. That's 48,000 to 44,000. That is about 8%, I think, of a drop, maybe 7 or 8% within minutes. That's very harsh. So a lot of people who bought and thought it was just going to rocket to the moon, they got dumped on. They got dumped on hard, right? They probably had stop losses, down here, down lower. Their trades probably looked like this, where they would enter right here where the green meets the blue, and they had their stop loss probably just below price or a little below here, or maybe even down below here. Either way, instead of the price going up to however high they thought it would go, price actually spiked down, and it spiked down through the bottom of this. And whoever got in those long trades got hurt. Now, algorithmically, we're just kind of right now, we're just digesting the news. It was very anticipated news, not terribly unexpected, but the timing of the event was unexpected. And it's part of what may have been pushing the price up for the last 2 months. We know that this is very likely that that's the case. So it does say here that I'm getting a note that SEC Twitter was hacked. I'm getting a note. So I'm wondering if that means that this report is fake. Let's take a look. Let's see if this actually did not happen. I'm going to take a look at some of the news outlets. Give me just a second. This might be fun. This ETF approval could be fake. I'm glad I'm watching my boy Clip Central. It's fake. Oh my God, look at this. This is so shady. This is so shady. Okay, we're looking at coindesk.com. And my boy over at Clip Central over on X, he saw it trending on Twitter because this just happened, but it looks like this is fake. Wow, this is something else. This is remarkable. Okay, glad we caught this quick. So the market got super excited and then got dumped on, and it looks like the SEC's Twitter was compromised. This is remarkable. So SEC Twitter compromised. Bitcoin ETFs not approved. Chair Gensler says after account said products greenlit. This is remarkable. All right, let's copy this link. We got to fix this. Hold on a minute. Give me a moment here. We got to go to Twitter, make sure people are not confused. Okay. And I will post this article. Wow, this is remarkable. I was in the middle of a meeting and I saw this and I was like, "Oh, it's real. It's done." Because I was just talking to one of my buddies, one of my associates about this and what it might look like. But it looks like this is fake. Hold on a second. I gotta tell him too. It's fake. Wow, so somebody hacked SEC's Twitter, which is amazing. I can't help but think that this might have been, look, here's the thing about it. If you could get the public to think that, that something's real and they're going to buy something, then basically you can manipulate the price and make a lot of money. This is a scam, and it's probably a scam at a very high level. I am very suspicious of this because how is the SEC's Twitter ever going to get hacked? This is a this is a scam for sure. This is so scammy. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad I caught this while I'm still alive. That was really fun. Um, we will I mean, this story is pretty much over. It's not even developing anymore. It was a scam. I've seen this before. I don't know that it was the SEC's Twitter getting hacked, but I have seen such things before. So this is remarkable. I might have caught on to the scam aspect of it had I not been in a meeting, but I jumped off and I saw it on there. So I'm glad that Clip Central saved my ass, dude. Thank you, bro. All right, well that's it. It's fake, but you got to see what can happen in the world of trading. Fake information gets let out, people get robbed. And whoever went long on this one, they got dumped on for sure. So I was kind of surprised that it actually didn't go a little bit higher. And now we know why. All right. Well, that was fun. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.